Buyers have mixed emotions in this housing market. They really thought that by now things would be different, but they're not. If you wanted to buy a house 2 years ago and didn't because you decided to wait, take a quick peek at the market now and you will see that things haven't really changed for the better as you were hoping. Some people were hoping for a market crash or a dramatic shift, but no, like I've said in many videos for the last few years, the elements of a market crash are not really there and they haven't really been there. Two of the main ingredients for a housing crash is one, a surplus of houses for sale, which we don't have, and two, loose credit guidelines, meaning that it's very easy to get a loan and anyone can do it, which we don't have at all. This is Celina Acosta with your October 2024 housing report for Phoenix, Arizona and the metropolitan area coming up. The number of listings for sale is the same right now as we had 2 years ago, around 21,000. Home prices are about the same, give or take 2% higher than 2 years ago, and the interest rate is about the same. So you may be asking yourself, why did I wait? Especially if you were renting while waiting. However, a lot of buyers decided that they're done waiting. For the first time all year, listings under contract are higher than they were last year at this time. Over 4 straight weeks, the average conventional mortgage rate stabilized roughly between 6.1 and 6.2%, which was the sweet spot for buyers to get moving. Weekly accepted contracts increased 12% during that time frame, confirming what we already knew. Conventional rates need to be under 6.5% to see a meaningful shift in buyer demand. As the fourth quarter begins, the housing environment for buyers is the most favorable that we've seen since December of 2022. Seasonally, this is the best time to be a buyer in the Phoenix metro. It's typical to see active listings rise as weekly accepted contracts decline, giving existing buyers lots of homes to choose from with fewer competitors. Depending in the area, some areas in the metro area are hotter than others. Seasonally adjusted measures like the Cromford Market Index, which is what I use as my Bible for local real estate market intelligence, are showing that our market is currently in a balanced state. We are in a normal balanced market. Therefore, appreciation is very modest during this type of market. So the interest rate is the wild card that we need to see any dramatic changes in buyer demand. So on one side, there's headlines saying, hey, this is actually a good time to buy because conditions are favorable. But on the other side, we see that rates are about the same, prices are about the same. So the affordability issues are still there. And that's the main reason why buyers have mixed emotions and feel a little bit confused about this market. But to those buyers, I say, conditions are favorable. The prices are not coming down, but you have less competition and do it now before 2025. But still, buyers are disappointed that the interest rates haven't decreased more. I am estimating that they will decrease a little bit more at some point next year. In the meantime, only serious sellers need apply in this market with a slight buyer advantage. With a high count of competing listings for sale every day, more and more listings are entering the market, so property condition should be a top priority. Gone are the days of simply dropping the price for a less than perfect home and offering a carpet allowance. Small jobs such as replacing the carpet, deep cleaning, cleaning the grout, brightening a living room with paint or lighting, or changing lighting and plumbing fixtures can make a huge difference in creating a positive first impression on buyers who may not have the funds, the time, nor the desire to do home projects. For the most part, regular buyers do not want to buy a project house because they already spent all their savings in the down payment and the closing costs and the agent compensation. So most of these buyers are looking for move-in ready homes. 62% of the homes that sold under $500,000 gave sellers concessions to the buyer between $8,000 and $10,000 in the form of closing cost assistance that typically contribute to a temporary mortgage rate relief. So if you're a seller and you're trying to sell a home under $500,000, more than likely the buyer will ask you for some form of concessions, and I recommend that you are prepared to give it if you want your home to sell. If you buy your home less than 2 years ago, you may not have that much equity because home prices are about the same than 2 years ago. So there isn't that much room to pay a commission, let alone concessions, etc. Sellers who have owned for at least 3 years or more have more flexibility to provide buyers incentives. Seasonally, the first half of the year is the best for sellers in Greater Phoenix. So right now is the best for buyers, and then in spring is the best for sellers. If mortgage rates decline in 2025, as many lending outlets predict, the spring season could outperform the last 2 years as pent-up demand returns. So there you have it, your October housing report for Phoenix, Arizona. Are you enjoying my housing updates? I focus 110% of my efforts in constantly providing value by using my MLS and the Cromford Report to stay on top of the Phoenix, Arizona market, sharing my expertise and delivering the most competent and high quality service to my clients. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you, and until next time.